the agenda?
Oh, I'm seeing it in my end of my house.
If there's not, the first item, we haven't heard evidently in this.
Oh, Dennis, I didn't get a chance to speak to him.
No,
Supposed to hear from John Foley.
right. I don't think he has. I haven't
And
heard.
I haven't heard anything more. The only conversation, the only conversation, is this on?
Your
The
battery
only
dead?
conversation I've had is with a gal by the name of Kate Rose from the Cable Commission. And she was going to try and touch base with John Fogarty to push him along to Paul Dennis. And also I asked her also to review the contract to see if she had any other things that she thought should be incorporated into it. That's all I heard.
Okay.
So we're really waiting at this particular point for the attorney from Time Warner to speak with Dennis.
Right. I guess to summarize, we've had the public hearing on this. We're ready to go with the contract renewal. We're just waiting for Time Warner to put it together so we can look at it and go with it. So, and there's one question that we had that they're supposed to get back to us on. So we'll just keep putting it on until we get it done. This next item is for information only. The New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation, or EFC, reports they do not have any federal stimulus funding available for our sewer projects, and that's Hamiltonian Park and Arcadia Hills. And Mr. Nelson wrote me an email on 7 May on Friday, and yeah, I'm going to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, no. He is the person who is the engineer assigned to our two projects to evaluate them and give them points. We have to compete with all the other municipalities on similar projects, and our applications are evaluated and given certain points. And in his letter to me, that's where this information came from, is that first of all, he appears that we may not have real high scores, and that's because everybody else in the world is in the same situation we are. Okay, and then also again, he said that the stimulus funding would probably not be available. Now, I'm working with Congressman Hall's office, because to me, the federal stimulus money, the state of New York got a lot of money. And where is it? It's federal money, and I think Congressman Hall's office ought to have a say-so as to where and how it's being used. Is it being siphoned off for a new Tappan Zee Bridge, or this or that? Or is it going to be available to municipalities? It's got to go through the whole food chain to get to us. And there are a lot of people and organizations along the way who will want that money versus allowing that, I think, to get down to us. So I think this is something, the fight's not over on this. So I've been in his office, talked to them, and we'll continue to keep the heat on to see what we can do to get some of this money for our local municipality. And Ken is doing likewise.
Yeah, I'll be retiring all Sunday night, so I'm going to grab us here for a few minutes. It'll allow me to.
I mean, he's been over there several times as well, and because he and I chair this together. The next item is, just as information, because I've got a couple questions from people, is the town and village sewer negotiations are continuing, and the town is developing a response to a village proposal. So we did get a proposal a week or two ago, and we're working on that, and we're going to see it under executive session tonight. But just to let people know that it's still alive and well, and that we're working hard on this. Even though we got a letter from the mayor a couple of 2-3 months back saying they didn't particularly want to talk anymore. So that's good news. Under new business, George, why don't you go through this particular item?
Yeah, this was a request that I had asked to be put on the agenda tonight from the meeting that we had, the JRC meeting that we had on Tuesday night of this week. The bathrooms at Salesian Park are not going to be completed by June 1st. We have a grant from the county, a partial grant. It's like a 50-50 type thing. So that will not be done by June 1st. So we're now requesting or authorizing the the JRC to request an extension from the county for the completion of the bathrooms at Solution Park. I would make that motion.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
I've got a question. What is the goal date for finishing these bathrooms?
Kevin Armistead is the person who's in charge of the bathrooms, and he stated the date was September 1st.
Okay.
I have a question. Did they start doing anything on the entrance yet?
Well, plans are put in. They've done,
The village didn't do the trenching yet, did they?
no, the village has not done the trenching yet, although they're,
No. I'm not trying to put them on the spot, I just want to know where we stand, that's all.
But the other significant thing that is being done is working with Ted, what's Ted's last name?
Lewis?
Ted Lewis is working with him to make sure everything's in order as far as
Okay.
permits and stuff. So, I mean, I wish I could say that they were completed now, but, we just have to,
So this is,
there was a lot of tie-ups, a lot of different types of things that we need, so we need an extension. Yeah, oh, and I've already contacted Katie Benelli, and Kyle is going to contact Mahooky, so that they can speak to, this, Pellmeyer's to sign off on.
Right.
Right.
He can do this by himself without a
Well,
involvement of legislature.
the way I've been told it's going is Annette, her name is Annette Reed, she's one of the attorneys for the county. She evaluates it, sends her that
Okay, very good. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
George, you're going to pass this, that we voted on it, so they know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next way, would someone make a motion to authorize the supervisor to pay accounts payable check run for May 12, 2010, amounting to $97,130.96?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. So now we're ready for privilege of the floor and anything anybody would like to talk about.
So just before we go there,
Sure.
I'm just Professor Jerry would be interested. I see a note from Neil that a week from Sunday, May 23rd, the public's invited to come out and help plant some trees on the Knowles Farm. You know about that, Buzzle? If anyone in the audience wants that, the next Sunday from 1 to 4, you can plant trees along the stream and bank out there on the Knowles Farm. Try to protect the environment and the trees. Okay,
Good.
you know about that? Thank you.
Good, thank you very much. And that's on PDR open space land, so that's a good thing. This is improving on open space that we've all bought and paid for.
Just bring your shovel in your back and
Right.
we'll
And
let
be
you
careful,
We'll let
Be
you work.
careful. Okay, privilege of the floor. Susan?
Oh, you could
you're
plant
gonna
some
need
of
to-
those trees on my
Can
property.
you, someone loan her,
The village will, you know that.
Do I really have to do
yes,
one
they
of
have to
those?
get an assistant.
That's the only way to
Oh.
Gotta sing.
You don't want to just leave it like this and you can talk.
No, okay. Right, here's, oh.
Yes, we got it. Yes,
Better? Sure, thank you. Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. All right. Number one, because of the financial situation that the town and the village is facing, or everyone is facing, do you think maybe you could contact the village and sit down and start talking about consolidation of some of the services? It isn't funny. I mean, I'm serious about this. I mean, I know that it's difficult for you guys to get, there's no cooperation right now, but this is something that I'm serious about.
Well,
I mean, next year's going to be worse than this year.
certainly will.
So I think that it would behoove us, even on your part, to take the upper here and write a letter, maybe possibly, and say, let's sit down and discuss it, about how we can work together and save some money here.
I mean,
Okay?
yeah.
All right? Number two.
Let me talk a little bit about that, because currently, we're trying to work through the sewer agreement, which is in fact a way, I won't say consolidate, but sharing services for unequitable means and so forth and so on. We've had difficult times, so don't expect great acceptance. Now, we've talked before with the village about consolidation, and if you don't, it's like if you want to marry someone, you propose to them, they don't want to marry you, there's no sense keep proposing over and over again. So we're coming from a place that is, we don't have a great deal of success in our history up to now. But yes, we'll continue to do this.
Because Mayor Higgins said that he would.